Filmmaker Brian Kraft is with us till about 5 after in the next hour. Then top trends forecaster Gerald Celente is going to be on with us via video Skype. That's a heads up for PrisonPlanet.tv viewers. If you're a member of PrisonPlanet.tv, I want to thank all the PrisonPlanet.tv members. You get all of my films in super high quality, my book, Paul Watson's book, many other films have been authorized to post like Camp FEMA, and, of course, the newest film, Don't Tread on Me, Rise of the Republic, which is also full of 10th Amendment, 9th Amendment solutions. It's all available at PrisonPlanet.tv. I want to thank all the members. U.S. Northcom gears up for potential attack on U.S. soil. They are really hyping that, Homeland Brigade and the tens of thousands of regular army that are deploying to take on American terrorists. We get their internal documents. It's all about fighting gun owners, conservatives, landowners. They're saying we're gearing up for attacks on American soil ahead of going into Iran. So they want to start World War III, so you will accept the financial collapse, because after all, our boys are dying in Iran. And even though we're in a breadline here, and the carbon tax is coming in as part of the new austerity, our grandparents had to do the same thing in the Greatest Generation. There's lots of money for government to be made with ration cards and all the insider trading. And if you criticize it, well, they just send thugs by to arrest you, because criticizing the government during war is treason. The bankers got to take all the money. We're fighting Al-Qaeda. Bin Laden's in Iran. CIA admits they're putting out fake videos, but that's okay. U.S. Northcom gears up for potential attack. And then a New York Times article, should this be the last generation? And it says, Peter Singer, who's a top eugenicist, he says, for the earth, we shouldn't be allowed to have any children, Mr. Kraft. So we have some really nice people taking over our society. This is the type of stuff just pouring in second by second here as the people running the system make their insane pronouncements. And then we're bad to say we don't want to turn over our land. We want to be able to have kids. We don't want to turn in our guns and live like they do in Chicago at the mercy of criminals.
That's right. It always has been forced coercion. And it's heating up and it's getting worse. And it's time. Well, most of your listeners, I hope, are doing something already. I just also hope that they're doing something to protect themselves as they fight this nonsense.
Do you ever pinch yourself like it's surreal, though? Like you can't believe what's happening?
I can't believe that we are the son and heirs of this global catastrophe that has all been orchestrated. I can't believe it's happening. It's unfortunate. It really is, because I love this country. I want to say that this isn't a love letter to the fall of America and the Western world. This 10-part series is by no means a love letter. I'm saddened by this, and it's horrible what they've done to us.
And the globalists love it.
The globalists love it
because by wrecking things, they make us dependent. Listen, all the freedoms, they're gone. This is now bondage, folks. This is police all over the country are charging people with felonies if you videotape them.
Our country feels like an airport now, with people reporting to go here, and people report here, go here, stop here, do this. This is draconian legislation that we've allowed them to pass, right?
They now admit they record your naked body, and the guards beat each other up because they make fun of each other's genitals. And movie stars come through now, and they print off their naked body, and women run up and say, please sign it. And the government just says that's the way it is. They're just letting you know, you are scum. You are trash. We dominate you. We are the scumbag government.
Depend on us for everything. Depend on us for everything, for your food, for money, you need us. You need us. But no matter, we're going to crash your system. And then where are you going to be? Ask yourself, what's going to happen when this system crashes in a year or two?
And it's already crashing. Again, ladies and gentlemen, you can check out more of the film by visiting the website, and that's thefallofamerica.net. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back in 70 seconds with our final segment with our guest. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got 5 more minutes left with our guest, and for the next hour and a half, Gerald Celente, the top trends forecaster, will be our guest. Just all of his predictions continue to accelerate and come true. Brian Kraft, writer, director, producer of thefallofamerica.net, is in studio with us. And I just want to thank you for being with us today. In the time we've got left, It is sad. I mean, every day I get upset that I've been right about everything. I get upset that it's all worse than I thought. When Herman von Rompuy, the head of the EU, comes out and says we're going to have a global government, you're going to pay your carbon taxes to us, the very banks that engineered it, I get upset. I don't get, oh, great. I mean, I already knew it, but to have them confirm it, it's like 14 years ago, I was sent documents by a nurse in San Antonio how the blood's taken and put in Pentagon databases for DNA databases and eugenics on all children. And then later I had Australian government parliament members on. I had a congressman on from Virginia in the last decade. I didn't get happy when the news came out and admitted it in the last year. Okay, we've got your blood. It goes to the Pentagon. I was watching a CNN clip last night where they were saying it was good. You know, I mean, it's sick. It's sick how passive the public is. Folks, when you're passive, if you were passive with an employee who they'd run all over you. With a lot of bad employees. If you were passive with a neighbor, or what about a family you've had before, like a big brother who's a punk who, right. I mean, if you just gave into everything.
Or a girlfriend or a boyfriend. If you're passive, they'll take advantage of you, let alone the U.S. government or any government run by global elites who aren't patriots. That's what they've done, folks. That's what they have done.
A bunch of Wall Street crooks are robbing us, and we're surprised?
Exactly.
And they're telling us, we're going to drug test you. We're going to put you through naked body scanners. We're building prisons. We're going to have checkpoints. We're going to do all this. And that's just the way it is. Give us all your money.
So protect yourself now as best you can. Do it now. Don't believe this nonsense that the recession is over or that 08 or 09 was the worst it's going to get. It's going to get a whole lot worse, according not to me, according to the experts and notables in our 10-part series.
Well, I mean, it's great to see all your experts, and I'm one of them. But, I mean, I got the globalist documents.
Right.
We know what they've done all over the third world. We have the Timberwolf documents. McClatchy has all the documents on how Goldman Sachs, who runs all the major regulatory agencies of the countries they're robbing, they're the key group, they're there on record saying we're going to sell everybody derivatives, then implode it, then get bailouts and destroy our competition. I mean, this is, they're on record. Mm-hmm. That's what Wall Street does. It goes into healthy companies and destroys them. It goes into healthy nations and destroys them, breaks them up. This isn't free market. These are crooks.
It's the opposite of free market. This is not free market. These people do not have your best interests at heart, just the opposite. Everything they do is counterproductive to your security. And that's why you need to listen to shows like this and read End of the Fed and buy The Fall of America and the Western World.
Well, you're absolutely right. Brian Kraft, fire out that number for folks that aren't on the Internet or want to call and order that way.
Sure. You can get the 10-part series, The Fall of America and the Western World, at 1-800-655-1577. That number again is 1-800-655-1577.
And again, I always promote other people's books, videos, materials, even ones that we're not selling. I'm not selling this. I'm in it, though, because it's an info weapon. I mean, they're scared of my information. Every time Nightline or MSNBC's here, they're like, we notice your films have tens of millions of views. You know, oh, my gosh, we notice your YouTube channel has 50 million views. That's just one of 8 channels. We have over 200 million views just on YouTube channels. I can go look at that post my stuff. 200 million on YouTube. Folks, we're hurting them. And the destiny of these films are in your hands. Well, Mr. Kraft, I want to thank you for coming in. It's been awesome, and I want to commend Jimmy Patul and everybody else that worked on the film The Fall of America and the Western World. The Survival Guide booklet comes with it as well. We'll talk to you again soon, hopefully in studio.
Thank you, Alex. Pleasure.
You bet. All right, ladies and gentlemen, straight ahead. Probably the most popular guest we have on, according to the numbers we see,